Peace, family. Third of us for 2.0. Here, back again. Okay, here's our third segment on how the universe or the universal prime code speaks to us. And now I'm presenting you with the number 99. Okay, people, back in 1999, right? I wasn't really that conscious of what was going on in the world at the time because I was really young. I think I was maybe 6 years old at the time, and I didn't really know what. Uh, I wasn't really into news, or I didn't really watch it. But anywho, you heard that during that time, people thought that, hey, the world was about to end, and but really, number nine really represents the end of cycles. But I'm gonna show you why it wasn't no coincidence that people thought like that, and why we was being confused and brainwashed all over the world to think that, oh yeah, it would be the end of the world. Basically, number nine means the end of a cycle. But I'm gonna show you why the number 99 is significant based on what I show you now, and how the universe speaks to us again, like I did in the past two videos. So same way, right? What if I had turned around, right, that last number 9 right here and flipped it? Okay. And what if I put them both together? And right here, you see that shape, right? See that shape? It looks like the brain. It looks like our brain, right? And this may conclude to say that when you're talking about, number sequence like 99, 1999, 9/11, right? Number 9 really represented the end of a cycle, meaning it was a beginning. It was in the cycle moving toward the beginning of brain elevation. We were actually in a time where our minds are changing. You could see that what I'm showing you, this is proves how my mind has grasped how it grew. Now I thought this way ever since I was young, and I'm showing you that this is what intelligence is all about. This is what how the universe speaks to us, and if you are a conscious indigo, crystal, rainbow, star seed, right? And you are feel as if you had this thought process. Oh yeah, this is what this means, and this is really about enlightenment. Enlightenment, change of our brains, change of how we thinking, and that's what we're moving on. This is a time where our brains are changing, and this is really basically evolution. It's not really anything about our physical bodies changing, but usually the way I've realized on my journey, that once we change our brain, our minds, and elevate it, once we evolve, once our body itself uh, adapts to what's going on inside of us. That includes our brain, our heart, and so forth. So that comes with giving it the right fuel, right? So that's really what this is about. Our brains change and realize that evolution is really all about what can help us. So, and how we can move forward. So what I'm going to show you is something is really relating to how this connects with another number. And let's guess what other number would be considered probably another. I consider a brother, sister, or cousin close to the number 9. I can let you guess for a moment. Okay, that number. If you say the number 44, then you are correct. Okay, and yeah, this is the true totality of it all. So here you have the brain and the number 44. So we concluded in our last segment that the number 44 is geared with the triangle, right? And the pyramid. So here, this is going to let you know that the pyramid is truly the way for all of us. And that There's no coincidence why our ancestors built pyramids over the planet, because this represents elevation. And so this is what I concluded, and this is what intelligence is really all about, knowing that this is the way. Wow. So right here, right, in our brain, right, we have the pineal gland and the hypothalamus gland. And it's said that in order for the pineal gland is known as the seat of the soul. But they say that a pineal gland and hypothalamus gland communicates with one another. And that's what Dr. Blair, throughout his studies, said. And then you have the pyramid here, right? It represents the king's and queen's chamber. So basically, our ancestors, they've made the pyramid in reference to the king and queen's chamber, right, of the pyramid, in reference to the pineal gland and the hypothalamus. This proves that this was the way. And that when we talk about evolution, that we can never, if we even try to stray from the ways of the pyramid. This proves that the pyramid is truly the way. Okay? And with the king's and queen's chamber, right, it also proves that the universe is also of the masculine and feminine nature. There's nothing in between. You see? So with the pyramid, it really goes by saying that, hey, once we change our minds, right, once we activate our pineal gland, right, we're able to have a vision, right? We have a vision. Our pineal gland gives us visions, right? The king or the masculine nature is all about the vision, right? Being the visionary, right? And the hypothalamus, right, okay, takes care of all the other glands in the body, right, which represents the queen, right? So whatever, and that's why I'm trying to set this up the right way, right, in my thought process. What this tells me is that with the hypothalamus in the queen's chamber, right, this proves that right here that the hypothalamus is in full control in taking care of the other organs in the body, right, and giving out the information. So when you talk about the mother, right, and her purpose, right, she takes care of her children, right? She takes care of the children. And she's a part of that vision of the man, right? But guess what? As far as when it comes down to the masculine and feminine principle, this means that we exist within each other. Right here. We exist within each other, masculine and feminine, and that we both have a role in place. And that as a king is our responsibility, right? To open up the vision, right? Open up a window or a door, the gateway toward the care that the queen brings, which is the foundation. Okay, so that's really what it's all about. And so, that's really what it is. But I'm going to have us move forward, and I'm going to move into another segment. Okay, but this will to tell you that this is the way. This is the way for all of us. Total Flash 2.0. Here, back again. And remember, when it comes down to the pyramids, you gotta always live within the caduceus. Always. Peace.